You're a nerd. Hello, Dragon. How you doing? Why can't you be a dick? Or must you be so nice? Really? Hey. Good setting up, to record Trojan. Ooh, nice! I beat the Twitch alert. You know what? That Twitch alert is not even, like, consistent. Sometimes it takes, like, 4 minutes. Sometimes it takes 1 second. I don't know. Eric's, hello! Ooh, it's Raindrop. Hello! It's knit time. Decoy, hello! Bum 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 ba ba. I'm so tired. Oh no, Eric's, what's going on? I'm actually surprisingly like awake, which makes me think that that week that like I was super tired all the time was because I actually was. I had a cold, you know? I'm so tired, I'm Cakebird. Alright, Cakebird, I'm taking away your VIP. Come on now, guys. I haven't had a cold in, like, 3 years. How was I supposed to know? We're run by so quickly, my energy just crashed as soon as I got home. Oh, dude, I feel that. Like, sometimes, like, Cakebird, don't worry, I'm not actually taking away the VIP. Don't worry about it. Like, sometimes, like, when I'm at work, if the day goes by super, super fast, I feel more tired when I get back home. Like, why like that? Yo? Yo, 420? Yo, 420? 420? Hi, Dorky! Cakebird, we really haven't known each other actually for that long. That's actually crazy that we've only known each other for like 2 months. That's stupid. Eric, you have to be here tomorrow. It's gonna be 420 tomorrow. I would like to get to know you. Oh, there are board games and they were selling Among Us plushies. Yo. Yo. Oh, feel that, dude. I have... So, like, I don't really like Poppets, but I do have an Among Us Poppet. Guess who's gonna play Stardew Valley and make their 320th hour in Stardew Valley 330 hours? Yo, let's go. I'll be here, I swear. Yeah. We need the screenshot. Proud of you for not giving in to the temptation of Among Us. I'm thinking one more song. I could like to get to know you. Oh. Whoa. Oh, I think that was just on my screen. To know you. You wanna go? Do you wanna go? You wanna go outside here? You know what, guys? I'm feeling, Are You Alright vibes. We're gonna listen to One Day. Imagine my poor parents who child relies on this stupid little farming sim for serotonin. I mean, it's not the worst. Alright, here we guys go. One Day. This is not Fortnite, I guess. Yeah. My parents know about my marriage in the game. Oh, that's exciting. Stop. Why'd you have to kill my cat? Ba-bum. Why'd I have to take you back? And time I play the empath. I don't know why. Night on in an empty pub. silent with the left up. Oh, never mind. It's here across the house when I dropped and broke my phone. Only a few cracks, but still. Yo! That sucks, Eric's. Catch him. One day, oh baby isn't life so and inconsistent. One day, I'll know that you will be there. One day, I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby isn't life so. Wait, has there not been music? Has there just been silence the whole time? No, this has never happened before. I'm gonna go cry. No. 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 The music is the friends we made along the way. No way. Why was that turned off? Okay, now guys, now I'm worried. Because when would that have been turned off? Here, you sing is really chill and nice. Oh god, but there's no background music. Oh no. Oh no, guys, desktop music was turned off that entire time. There was just silence and just me talking. Oh no. Why this? Okay, now I'm thinking why that would have been clicked in the first place, and I'm kind of scared that was clicked yesterday. Walter, how do you get Discord to say you are streaming? Discord just does that. If you connect your Twitch account and your Discord account. Guys, oh no. But I did? Oh, I don't know then. I does it say I'm streaming? That's exciting. Oh, wait, Cakebird, do you mean on the cult tier? Do you mean in the cult tier? Oh, okay. Okay. Never mind. I have no clue. Guys, wait, okay. Now, hold on. Because I'm trying to think of yesterday. Yesterday I was streaming, and there was music. And I'm trying to think if this was, like, a new thing or not. Hi, Void. Hi, Void. How are you doing? I hope you guys were able to hear... Were you guys able to hear Discord yesterday? When I was streaming? This is so embarrassing. Void, I had music playing. I was singing along to music. Desktop sound was turned off. So everyone's just hearing me sing. Oh, dorky, yo. The chaos asked. Okay, so I guess it just decided to boot up like that today. Okay, that's fine. We'll start one day over again. And I will... Here, you guys will actually be able to hear it now. I'm so close to passing out, so I'm just gonna take the safe bet and lurk right now. Fair enough. Look, guys, there's music. I'm upset. I'm still working on the sketch though, Dorky. Take your time. Like, it should be a fun thing. And I'm just, like, really excited for it. I'm eating dinner also. It's me! I'm glad we figured that out in the opening soon and not, like, 3 hours into the stream. You know what I mean? Not that I'm streaming for 3 hours today. Friends are going live later, so... It's mushroom soup! It has chickpeas and celery and carrots and tomatoes and mushrooms. It's very good. So, in reference to the title, stuff like that has been happening all day. I got an espresso machine. Why do you have an espresso machine? For why, Cakebird? Latte art? Oh, yo, okay, that is a very valid way of, reason to get an espresso machine. Oh my god. I expect pictures. I ordered boba 40 minutes ago. It's still not here. No, Dorky! I'm sure it will arrive. So for people who don't know, I work cleaning and waxing yachts. We were waxing a yacht today. It was pretty nice outside. We were like, this is awesome. Because it's not too hot, it's not raining, we can wax today. This is awesome. This is great, this is perfect. We get there, and it's stupid effing windy. Like, really windy. I'm waxing the roof. Oh, also, guys, my mic is far away from here. I got my mic back. So, like, it's really, really far away from our... What makes it worse is the place is 7 minutes away from me. Oh, that does make it worse. Yeah, so the roof, I'm on the roof, and I'm waxing something on the roof. I'm patched in and everything like that, but it's really windy, and, like, my hands get really dry. So, like, my hands are, like, crackety right now because of that. And then, like, a bunch of stuff happened. Like, there was a coworker that almost got, like, his car, like, towed away because he parked in the wrong spot. The power on the dock we were on was turned off, so we didn't have, like, power to power the, like, waxing machines, so we were doing everything by hand, which is fine. Like, that's fine. Like, we do stuff by hand anyways, but it was still kind of like... there was a boat that was coming out of the dock, almost hit one of the other ones, came around, almost hit our boat, and so there's a bunch of, like, dock workers just, like, running around my boat while I'm trying to wax it. What else happened today? We almost broke the door. There's a sliding door. And it opened. So it's a sliding door, so basically you click a button, and it slides open, and then it automatically closes. It didn't automatically close. It just stayed half open. And I'm thinking to myself, oh shoot, maybe the boat ran out of power, like, halfway through this door opening. No, it still had power. It just wasn't moving. And so I'm like, how do I fix this door? Because it's like a glass door. It's an automatic glass door. And I'm like, how do I fix this? And so I called my supervisor and I was just like, can you fix this for me? And so, like, that's a website? What's a website? Sliding glass door? Glass door? Oh, interesting. Yeah, that. So, and then, what else happened? I don't know. Today's been weird. Today has been very effing weird. On the bright side, the coworker I was working with today, he asked me what I had done this weekend. And I was like, well, this is going to sound a little bit weird, but I finished. Glass door half open. This is going to sound a little bit weird, but I was editing a podcast that I work on. And he's like, oh, that's so cool that you work on a podcast. And I was just like, that was too much enthusiasm for the end of the day. And I don't know how to respond to this. And he's like, oh, how many people do that with you, or do you do by yourself? And I was just like, there's at least 30 people who work on this podcast. Like, and he's just like, oh, there's like 30 of you, like, talking in a VC at once? And I'm like, no. It's not a talking podcast. It's a fully soundscaped fantasy podcast. Today was weird. I watched a fight. Yo, Dorky, spill the tea. I would like to hear about the fight. That'd be cool. Yeah, so I was talking about that, and then he seemed really interested, so I told him the name. I told him it was, like, called Aslenta, and he's just like, oh, that's cool, I'm sure I'll find it. I'm like, well, it's on Spotify, and he's like, is it on Apple Music? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's on Apple Music. And he's just like, really? And I was like, yeah. And so he might listen to it, and he's either gonna have one or two reactions, which is, oh, this is very cool, or wow, this is the nerdiest thing I've ever listened to in my entire life. I did tell him what it's about. And he was like, wow, that's a really cool concept. Did you come up with it? And I was like, no, I didn't. I just work on it. What else did he say? And then, so he also found out today that I'm a climber. So he was just like, wow, your life is, like, super interesting. You, like, make a podcast and you climb? Wow, that's super cool. And I'm just like... Okay. Sure, man. Sure. And then I said, well, okay. Tell us a scary story. Why? Eric, so you have to come on Thursdays for the backroom streams. How long were you working together? He's new. He's new. He's been working there for like a month, maybe. Yeah, so he's very new. And I haven't worked with him very often. Yeah, and then also when we're working, we just don't talk to each other. This was like on the way back up to the, like, to the shop. I'm gonna sneeze. Or not. Okay, cool. Thanks, body. Yeah, it was super weird. Make up a scary siren head story. No. I'm talking about my weird day today. And then I'm gonna knit and continue talking about chat and myself. Scary stuff is on Thursdays. While I'm still awake, I passed by 3-month probation period, and my boss is actually really like working there. Yes! That's awesome! I'm not, though, Eric's, but you are blanking manually. So... Anyways, that. Oh, sucks to suck, I guess, lol. So that, and then I was just like, well, I mean, I do more stuff than that. Like, that's not, like, even, like, half the stuff I do. And he's like, oh, really? What else do you do? I was just like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I really dug myself a hole here, then. And now I have to tell him that I uh-oh. And I was like, well, I stream on Twitch. And he's just like, oh, you stream on Twitch? And I was like, oh no. Oh no. And he's like, what game do you play? And I was like, they definitely aren't, because they don't know my username. I know, right? Because, like, it's one thing to say you stream on Twitch. It's another thing when they're obviously going to ask, what game do you play? And then you have to answer, I don't play games on Twitch. Not really. Like, I don't play a lot of games, right? Like, I play Minecraft on Twitch. And, like, occasionally, a viewer's a viewer. Well, no, that's not what I mean. That's what I said. No. What I mean mostly is that, like, I knew that that's what the next question was gonna be, and then I have to say either I'm a just chatting streamer or I knit, and like, and so I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna say it. And I was just like, actually, I knit on stream, and he's just like, that is so cool, and I'm just like, F yeah, I took the right choice. And then this is like the most surprising part of this whole conversation, because he sounded so interested in everything that I was talking about, even though he just like really doesn't. There's the fight story. What? Where? Where's the fight story? Where? Is it in the cult here? Atlas, hello! I sent it? Oh, did you like, oh, you sent it. Oh, you messaged me. Did you message me? I'm so confused. Did I skip over it? No, I did not skip over it. Atlas's VIP, yes. Anyways, sorry, I didn't finish my story. Basically, this is the most surprising thing that he said to me this entire time, because, like, he doesn't look like the guy that would be, like, interested in, like, nerdier things, like, at all. Like, not necessarily, like, was gonna be, like, shunning me for it, but not be, like, overly excited like he was. But, yeah, sorry, I wasn't sending through Twitch. Oh, okay. No, that's totally fine. I'm just not getting the message. Is it on here? It is. Guys, I'm reading some tea. Dorky, that's so funny. Oh my god. Guys, I'll give you a summary without names and stuff, but the summary is, there's a person, there's a guy who has a crush on a girl, and, there's a rumor that went around that they're dating, they're not, and she heard of this rumor. I'm guessing she assumed that the guy... I'm assuming that, like, the guy... That she assumed the guy made this rumor, and she was upsetty about it. And so she, at the beginning of class, in front of the teacher, just starts cussing him out, and then later on at lunch just hit him in the face. Now, I don't condone violence, but this is a little bit funny. It's a little humorous. It's a little bit humorous. A little bit. Sorry, I didn't finish my story. I'm currently looking for the fight vid. There's a fight vid?! Yo! There's a whole video?! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, my story's not even interesting anymore. There's a fight vid. Oh my god. Okay, I'll finish my story before the fight vid is presented to me, if it is. But, basically, when I said I did knitting, he said, "Oh, that's so cool. I don't know how to knit, but I really like to crochet." And that was the last thing that I was expecting this man to say to me when I said that I knit on twitch.tv. He crochets. Miko, hello! I had to be 5 vids because one kid gets pretty over everything. See, here's the thing, is, like... There was definitely fights at my high school and middle school, but, like, no one ever told me anything. So I would find out about them afterwards. And, like, I wasn't, like, in the circle of people that would get the videos. And also, like, people didn't just, like, have phones. Like, there was, like, people who had flip phones, and they didn't have very good cameras. So, like, a worthy coworker, right? Invite him to crochet with you while you knit. I don't know him that well. Speaking of you streaming, I was sorting through donations today, and I'm so close to just buying yarn and teaching myself how to knit crochet, because we get yarn. Yo, decoy. Yo. I mean, you could... Do I mean just watching my favorite Just Chatting streamer? I'm your favorite. I'm your favorite. Spoons. Spoons. Good old days when school beef be a spread. Not this TikTok. Okay, Miko though, but you gotta admit, having a video format platform that is made to be taken in vertical was probably the most genius idea that's ever happened. My favorite behind Minx? That's fair. That's fair. She's, like, probably one of the only just chatting streamers that I can actually, like, that I understand why people find her entertaining. And for the popular kids, so I either have to record them or know about them when it happens. Probably not gonna lie, don't even mean my sole personality trait is never installed TikTok. I feel like that, like, Nox is like that too. That's my sister. TikTok is where I have my largest platform, so, like, it's also kind of fun. I also don't really, I kind of go on it sometimes, but not really. My headphones are crunchy and I don't know why. I don't know! You're a nerd, Dragon. First 3 weeks, months of arriving at the school, I graduated from. I watched Chi just fight in the hallways and nearly beat each other to death and just looked at the other because I was scared it's gonna get beat and say something. Oh my god. See, there wasn't really that many fights at my high school, but, like, there was, like, a lot of stuff going on. I was friends of a lot of, like, skater kids with all the stereotypes that come with that. So, some stuff happened. Maybe having just come from TikTok and liking one of your vids. I haven't uploaded on TikTok in like 3 weeks. I don't have any videos. There's a lot of stories from my high school, but those are all long stories, so text form. No, fair enough, Miko. Like, I mean, there is one really whack story, but I can't say it on stream because then you'd be able to find my high school. Actually, there's a few stories like that. There's at least 3 stories like that where I cannot tell you what they are because then you'd be able to find which high school I went to. That's how whack they were. I won the gap again on TikTok. Thank you for My Hero Academia. Guys, I will be like so mad forever that Dragon has more followers on TikTok than me. What am I doing wrong? I hate it here. I won a fight video where it was the only one who got away with it. Those friends are not my friends anymore because, oh, fair enough. What makes the fight worse is that I go to a private school and so she might not come back next semester. Ooh, yeah, that's not great. Ooh. That was the first week I was in a class I took apart. Welfare. Someone who went to the same high school as Nico, it was wild. Yeah. Fights aren't common for my school. In general, fights aren't common, I don't think, for public schools, but I don't know. Rage Up is, like, shocked. Here, I'll tell you some of the, like, the smaller things that just happened at the school. Like, a lot of the skater kids would just bring knives to school. That was just a thing that people did. No one would do anything with them. They just existed. You know? They were there. Weed was, like, a really popular thing. This is before weed was legal in Canada, by the way. Like, it was still an illegal drug. And people, like, sold it out of their lockers. Like, that was just a thing that happened. I don't know. I did it again, jam-packed video, so that's a big part of it. I know, Dragon. I know why. I'm just gonna go cry about it. Not to mention the school pew pew false alarm. Oh my god. Oh, that happened at my school, too. Never got into a fight. I never fought back, but someone I got in trouble for half of them. Oh, and it's whack. And I'll tell you be called, but this would give it away. See, Decoy Atlas, I'll tell you the whack stories. Because I don't really care if you guys know what high school I went to, but, like, you guys have to remind me. Contraband. There was a kid in my advanced theater class who did cocaine out of... What the F? What the F? Miko? Miko, that's a lot. Yeah, now you see me remember him have different lunch periods, which is okay. I said during class, but... He was popular in the school, never did anything to the kids whose family kept donating money to the school. But Dragon, your school was, like, inherently, like, you know. We also had someone called the Phantom, who destroyed the boys' bathroom. We had someone set off a smoke bomb in the boys' bathroom once. That they made themselves at school, because my school had, like, a crazy advanced, like, lab. Like, a science lab. And they just did that during class and then set it off in the boys' washroom. Wax stories from Old Tier, yeah! Lived in a drug town. Yeah, Miko, yeah. You'll have wild school stories. Honestly, Raindrop, like, I don't witness these, though, most of the time. I just hear them from other people. Because, you know, I'm not the only one who made IDs in high school. My friends used to put hand sanitizer on their hands and light it on fire. Don't do that, by the way. You will burn your hand eventually. But it does burn the hand sanitizer first. But don't do that. Legally, I have to say don't do that. I was a responsible student, but never did anything questionable while I was a student. Okay. Well, Dragon, that just sounds boring. I got an oversized shorts. Mine is sanctioned under the table by my... Oh. Yeah, I'm surprised at how it's still... Oh, okay, fair enough. See, like... What happened when I was in grade 12 is that I didn't have to take science anymore, and my teacher was just like, okay, you're not doing this because you're going into a science degree, you're doing this because you like chemistry a lot. And I was like, yes. And then he's just like, okay. So, like, I'll give you marks if you just, you know, you can mess around in the lab, you can do whatever you want, you just have to write it down. You just have to, like, write down what you're doing. And so basically, I got, like, a full professional lab to myself, and, like, I set stuff on fire. Bunsen burner. That's pretty much what I did. Like, all class. It was awesome. Oh, one locker. Oh my god. I never did the hand sanitizer trick. Yeah? I don't believe you, Dragon. Not me in the middle of typing a story that Twitch says no. There is a limit on how many characters you guys can type into chat. Microwave Wi-Fi! No! Also, I should be knitting. Hey? You know? On the knitting stream? That was a little funny. That was a little funny. It's a little bit humorous, I think. I totally control all my stories because I'm paranoid of that. Oh, fair enough. I wasn't characters, my Twitch just kicked me out of stream. Oh, okay, fair enough. School GCA meetings were just event stories we would talk about old school. Fair enough. I never actually was in GCA. Or yeah. GSA, yeah. It's really avoid old people in the school, so wild search for me. Oh. That's fair. See, like, the thing is that, I wasn't popular in school, but I was part of a pretty popular thing in school. So, basically, like, even though, like, I myself wasn't popular, I was pretty well known. Does that make sense? My teacher would always be like, uh-oh. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, basically, like, I did climbing, and everyone knew I was a rock climber. And there was a bunch of other rock climbers at my school. And, like, that was considered, like, a really cool thing. And so, and because I was also on, like, a competitive team, and I went to nationals and stuff for it, it was, like, this big thing. So, like, people, like, knew who I was to the point that people would... Like, there's so many people It happened a lot. There are so many people who know what my name is and would walk up to me. This happened even for a few years after I got out of high school, where people would like come up to me and be like, I would recognize them. I'm like, I know I graduated with you. And they'd be like, oh, Mame, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in forever. And I'm like, I have never talked to you ever in my entire life. What are you on? What is this happening? At times I was straight, I thought and wanted to learn, but the LGBT got shut out. But then again, thinking I was straight age like milk. Miko, have you ever seen that? Probably not, because you are not on TikTok, but there's like this TikTok audio that's just like basically that, or people are just like, yeah, I just thought I was a really strong ally. I'm not Ace, I'm not sure if I'm pan anymore, so things are going absolutely great. That's actually a really interesting, like, thing that's happening right now, where people are, like, identified as bisexual or pan because they're like, oh, my attraction to all genders, is the same, so thus I must be bi or pansexual. And then they realize later that the same is zero. They have zero attraction. And then they're like, wait, hold on. And I think this is a very interesting phenomenon that is happening. In our classes here, there is must be nothing out of the ordinary, but he's like, I'm gonna make everyone yell at them. Oh. We did get weekly donuts. Yo, donuts, let's go. Feel that? Also, my D&D session's gonna start, so I'll see you around. Alright, bye Miko. What's your TikTok ult here? Same as, same username is on here. I think there's actually a link in the like little bio. It's just Ultir Light. I do cosplay on there though. It's the majority of it is cosplay. And by the majority I mean all. I am doing great, Void. How are you? I'm knitting. We knitting in rib for 40 rows. I'm on row 32. No Twitch oh, well, okay, I have two separate TikToks. One is Ultirlight and the other one is Ultirlight_streaming. And that one has Twitch content, kind of. So that one has Twitch clips, but then also like me talking about like chat or knitting as a Twitch, like knitting Twitch stream or whatever. So it's kind of like little relatable thing. So like I have two, but one of them is significantly more popular than the other. I'm good at procrastinating. What are you procrastinating, Void? You want to know what I did? I did! Hold on, I feel like you guys are lying to me about things and stuff. Guys, I said a thing, and now I feel like I'm being just absolutely effing lied to. Being just absolutely effing lied. Echoes. Guys, there's been a change of plans, and no one informed me of the change of plans until right now while I'm live. So I'm gonna do a thing, and then I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Now here's the question, guys. I've only been live for 40 minutes, so I can continue to be live doing knitting, or Or I can switch to Minecraft for reasons. Because they changed the plan on me. I thought it was happening tomorrow. Guys, I'm gonna go cry. Is the reason the fact that Spoons is also alive? Well, it's not because Spoons is live. Hold it off, we will take it to the limit, we will watch them fall. And in the game we can win it all. Bring the heat in your mystery. On your feet, mystery. It's setting to the final call. And in the game we could win it all. Oh, win it all. And me except my team. Now guys, here is the choice. I could go on to the Minecraft. Or we can raid Spoons because they kind of like... And we just have a short stream today. And I do an extra long one tomorrow. How does that sound? Because I'd rather not... I'd rather not, like, take away from Spoons today. So I can do an extra long one tomorrow. Or depending on how times, like, line up, I might go live later on tonight. But I don't know if that's gonna line up. I think that's what we're gonna do, guys. Oh, win it all. So what that means is... We're gonna be rating Spoons. And I'll do a long stream tomorrow. So, you guys be nice. You guys say hello. You guys do the follow. And you guys just stick around. Because trust me, something's happening, okay? Trust me, something's happening. Alright? I'll see you guys tomorrow.